Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppets. Today, joined by
Tobias, Major of Macros.
Yes, and today we're cracking another can that we got from Joe, aka Jow's Arcade. So thanks a ton to Joe for the beer. He sent over some. Well, when he sent it, it was fresh, but due to shipping constraints, it's not super fresh anymore. But he sent a boatload of West Coast IPAs and a couple of hazies, but mostly West Coasters because he loves seeing our reaction to West Coast beers because we still love West Coast beers. Yeah. And we're checking one.
They are pretty hard to come by in
Yeah,
Europe.
They are, especially good ones.
Yeah.
There is a few.
Yeah.
But it's not too often we see them. No. But we're checking out another Cellarmaker beer, and this is Cellarmaker Dank Williams, a double IPA on 8.2% alcohol, West Coast double IPA, and 95 IBUs. It's been a long time also you've seen brewers advocate bitterness on cans and talk about that. So you got the list of hops here because it's got a lot.
Yes, it's Simcoe, Mosaic, Nelson, Motueka, Centennial, Chinook, and CTZ.
There we go.
7 different hops.
Yeah, but that's how it was back in the day. A lot of those old school kind of West Coast brewers used that many different hops, even though this looks a bit more new school. But let's check it out. So, pours a nice, clear, lightly chill hazy golden yellow color. It looks beautiful. It looks like how I want my West Coast IPAs usually.
Sure thing.
Light on the malt side, white head. Let's check out the aroma. Held up fairly well. I'm getting loads of Nelson. That like white grape gooseberry is big on it. Wow, this must have been screaming out of the glass like 3 weeks ago or something like that. It's still quite fairly intense, but
and then it has
loads of blueberry. Like there's like Mosaic. I almost feel like Mosaic and Nelson are the most versatile hops for both like a West Coast and New England style because they can work so well in both. Whereas, say some of those like just. I don't know. Have you had Strata and stuff like that?
Yeah, I have tried that.
Have you had that in New England IPAs? I mean, they seem like they're produced to be used in that style. Whereas I feel like these are just... you get different characters of the hops when they're in West Coast. I think you get even more brightness and also, like, from Mosaic, even more that blueberry often in West Coast beers.
Yeah. But I think it's due to the nature because Mosaic it's dank, but it's not really dank. It's not juicy per se. And the same goes for Nelson. It can give that grapefruit thing, but it's also quite dry when you get the juice from it.
Oh, there's some pink grapefruit to this as well, like slightly sugar coated pink grapefruit because it's a bit sweet. It's nothing crazy, but there's a bit of sweetness.
I'm also gasoline, I think.
Yeah, I've been talking. You can't hear Brett properly. He's off camera talking.
He says gasoline.
He wants to be. You can come over here and sit behind us. But yeah, it has like a slight gasoline thing, but also classic grapefruit. But it smells really new school West Coast. It reminds me a bit of like amplified, like Afterglow from Great Notion. That just like a bit more dense maybe.
I'm also getting
that's got not the same amount of hops, but
I'm also getting a hint of pine or like a woody, no, not woody, but like a foresty thing.
But it's limey and zesty, but super bright. Also like passion fruit. It smells really good. Let's try Dank Williams, and quite dank. Cheers. Thanks, Joe. Wow, that held up well. This is 7 weeks old. Man.
That is good indeed.
It annoys me that, this happened because just thinking, like, this is really good now at 7 weeks. Think how it was at, like, 3 weeks.
Yeah, must have been amazing.
Still is really
But it's good. It has like a...
It has a big snap.
Yeah,
like
snappy bitterness.
I love that.
Just sing through.
It's kind of like in a lot of Pilsners, what I like as well is when you have like that snap of crispness of both like high carbonation and bitterness and like just like a sharp kind of maybe more crackery, bready malt character. That's kind of what I'm getting on this. Like you get a nice snap. It's maybe not as crisp as a Pilsner, but I love the snap there with the bitterness. And big Nelson profile in this.
Yeah.
Big Nelson and Mosaic. I think those are like the most dominant hops.
And I'm also getting a little bit of that oniony thing on the aftertaste.
Damn, that's a good West Coaster. It kind of strikes a line between new school and old school because you definitely get bright new school hop flavors, but there's like the CTC, there's Chinook, there's Centennial to give that base layer of like earthiness and grapefruit and pine, a big pop of dankness too. This is dope West Coast IPA. I think this is really, really good.
Yeah, me too.
Bit of passion fruit, bit of pineapple. Again, that almost gasoline Nelson thing. Big white grape. gooseberry. It has the blueberry from the Mosaic. It has everything I kind of want in a West Coast IPA with those kind of hops. Again, I think it would be crazy good when if it was a few weeks better, a few weeks younger, not older. But I'm still going to go in like a 94. It's holding up really well for 7 weeks, I think.
I'm gonna rate it at 93. Yeah, I also think it's really good. I really enjoy the singing bitterness on it. It's not and it doesn't go all the way that like into this scraping thing. It's a really pleasant bitterness on it.
Yeah, it's like a nice dry, snappy bitterness, and it doesn't linger too long on the tongue.
Or something like that.
Yeah, like a nice bitter pink grapefruit. And yeah, it doesn't linger too long. No. Like it just dries out enough for making you want to drink more. Tasty stuff. Thanks a ton, Joe. Held up. So we got one beer left that you sent, I think, to review, which is from Slice. We'll get to that as well, but you know, they held up well so far, which is awesome. So thanks a ton to Joe for the can of Cellarmaker Dank Williams. This is really good. I think when this was dead fresh, this must have been crazy. So yeah, if you guys had a chance to try this one, let us know what you thought of it, especially really fresh. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And of course, also check out Joe's channel. And we're going to say cheers in West Coast IPA. And see you guys in another beer review.